Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, kindly say something.
Hi, I can hear you. I'm
Okay.
Alice.
Hello, Alice. How are you?
Fun. So,
Good. We are
how
waiting.
is your today?
Well, I'm fine. Doing good. We are waiting for the other members like Noah, Awin, and Shokan. So let's see how many more members can attend.
Yes,
You're
hello
welcome.
everybody. I hope everyone doing well.
Yeah, thank you. By the way, today we have Alice from China. She's with us because I try to collect many people from different parts of the world, from different countries. So please kindly, for next time, remind your friends that we have people from different countries. And I'm waiting for Ava to come because she didn't tell me anything that she will not come. Well, before we start, how was your day? How was your week?
Good.
How was your day?
Good.
Only good?
Yes, we are just stay at home. You will do nothing, just watching movie and reading book. Nothing more.
Well, reading book is more than enough, trust me. That's why we
Yes,
hold
sure.
these kind of things. What about the other members? What did you do during this week? Everyone, you should practice your English. You should speak. That's why I don't open the Zoom in Kurdish. I open it in English because I want to help you. Dear Yusuf, I think everybody can hear us. Maybe there is a problem with your headphone, or there is a problem with your maybe the sound system. Bafrin, Shokhan, and Noah, are you here, guys?
Yes, I can hear you.
Cool, cool, cool. But you should speak, not only hear me, but you should also speak. What about you, Bafrin? Oh, here we come. Now, I like this one. It's more like, well, now we are having more people in our group, and we have Eva. Hello, Eva. Eva, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
Cool, 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 great. So you don't want to share your video with us?
No, I just moved, so there's all these boxes around me.
Well, if you could,
yeah.
if not, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you for joining us today again, Eva. And we have Alice from China. And I think the rest of you is from Kurdistan. Eva is from the States, America. So we have Middle East, we have Far East, and we have Far West. Thanks to Zoom. So how many of you read the book?
Just I read the summary of the book.
Okay.
I didn't read all the book.
What
I
about
read like 40 pages.
40 years ago? Okay, not a bad, but at least finish it. Finish it. And the other members?
I didn't.
You didn't. Okay, why I recommended this book? Because I think I'm the, except Yusuf. Yusuf is here. Yeah, except Yusuf, everybody is female.
Yes, teacher.
Good, good, good. Except me and Yusuf, the rest of you are female. That's why I recommended this book, because actually, Leaning, it's a book for female gender. That you will trust yourself, that you can do whatever it is, and everything is possible for you as a female gender. If I can do it, you can do it. If something is for male, it means it's for female too. And Sheryl Sandberg, actually, she used to work in. Well, I mute you in case you need to speak. You can say whatever you want, because there is a lot of sound. Okay, so Sheryl Sandberg used to work in Yahoo, Hotmail, Google, and currently she's the business manager of Facebook. I recommend you that you follow her on Instagram, because actually I texted her, but she's pretty busy. I wanted her to be with us in this Zoom, but because she's the business CEO of Facebook, she cannot attend it so easily. So whenever she accepted my invitation and whenever she will be ready, I will make another Zoom, this time with Sheryl Sandberg herself. But let me not continue speaking. I want you to do the rest of it. Before I move to my points, I want you to tell me what if we have a problem or if we have a question, what should we do? You as a female gender or as a male gender, what do you do if you have a problem?
We should think. Sorry. Okay, you say.
You can start.
It's okay,
Sorry.
come on.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Don't waste the time. You go pushing and then I will go.
Okay. At the first, I can't speak so good English. Because of that, I try of Kurdish. Is okay?
No problem. Any language you like.
Okay. تناقي ثم بس تشكي شيء كبر عندك بس تشتيك صراحة.
ما بس تمويه آیا تو کاتێک کە تووشی کێشەیەکە بیت یاخود کە کێشەیەکت بۆ دروستە بێت یاخود کە شتێک توشتە بێت نایزانیت چی یەکەیت؟
هەوڵ دەم پرسیار بکەم لە کەسێک کە زانیاری هەیە یان ئەگەر سەرچاوی زانیاریتم دیتەوە کە بتوانم لەسەری زیاتر بخوێنمەوە سەری زیاتر بزانم ئەوەی کە ئەوەی زانیاری زیاتر وەربگرم لەسەرەوە کێشە لەسەرەوە یان کەسێک ببینمەوە کە بتوان یارمەتیم بکات.
Okay, thank you. Owen?
Yes. Before everything, we should to think about that, why we are in this problem, why we are in this situation. We should to think about this. So we should to search, read, ask. Everything is to reach us of the solution of the problem. So we can also learn the mistakes of the other people or the other failure who did in the same mistakes. We should to learn why people fail, because it is a lesson for us, make the way for us easier. I think this writer of this book, she did many mistakes, she did many failure, then she read this book. So to people learn about the mistakes, don't do other like the same mistakes. So that's this. I think we can think and learn of the mistakes, question, everything is to reach as the solution.
Okay, guys, when you speak, I don't interrupt you. I just correct you in the chat box. Okay, just look at the chat box. Whenever you made a mistake, I will correct you. I will just put it down on the chat box. Okay, Alice, do you want to share with us?
So I wanted to listen more than
their answers because I merely understand the question.
Okay, I will repeat the question for you, Alice. I say, when you have a problem, what do you do?
When I was face an problem, so what I will do to fix it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In my daily life, most of time when I face a question, maybe it's about the study I was learning. So if I have a question about my major subject, I will search them on the internet. This is one of my problem in my life, and in also if I make a mistake.
Okay, I will come back to you.
Attitude,
It's
right?
okay. I will come back to you, Alice, for another question. Anyone want to answer? Anyone else?
I think, yeah, I think it depends on the problem. Is it small or the big one? Is it need to talk with your family or the someone who is older than you? Or it's small that can fix it?
Dear teacher, I have a question. Sorry.
Wait a minute there. Wait a minute there, Yusuf. Let Vanwar stop. Well, finish the speaking, and then I will move to you.
I finish it.
Okay. Yeah, Yusuf.
Yeah, dear teacher, what's your suggestion? What's your suggestion to us when we face a problem? Do you have any suggestion for us?
Okay. After this video, I will put a slide on my Instagram account. Well, I put the suggestions, recommendations, solutions. But in this kind of Zoom meetings, I need you to speak, not me, because I want you to practice your English.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. You can tell me one suggestion if you have.
Actually, when we have a problem, we have to first of all think about the basic of the problem, when the problem started, and then start to find a solution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ava. Ava, are you here?
Yeah, sorry, I'm here.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Can you, because they feel really bored with hearing my voice and as if their ears are bleeding.
Okay. Okay.
So, would you mind if you just take my place, and I will raise the question, and you just, because they need to hear from a native speaker as
Yeah, I mean, I can give an example of something.
Cool. Thank you so much. Then, yeah.
Okay, so this isn't really too big of a problem, but I do ride my.
Speak a little bit slower because we have beginners.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot. Okay, so I ride my bicycle here in the States, and I popped my back tire yesterday. So this morning, I went to the shop to try to fix it, and there was like a line with maybe 10 people in front of me, and they said they're not going to be able to fix it until July 22nd. So I'm trying to look online to see if I can fix it myself, if I have all the parts. You know, what's the most cheap way, like inexpensive way to fix the problem. But I'd say, like, if you have a problem, the internet is a great and reliable resource, but also like people's suggestions and solutions are also really great if they're reliable, you know.
Oh, thank you so much. That was really interesting. I think you answered Yusuf's question, and I transmitted. I just put what Ava said into words in the chat box. Maybe there are some new words you may not know. Yeah. Sorry, tire with I. Yeah.
Sorry.
My apologies. Not with YRE. It's with I. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for correcting me. Thank you so much.
Either one.
Okay, I move to my next question, which is, how can you find success? Is it from a tree? You just go and collect it? Is it dropping like a rain that you have to open your mouth to make it full? Or it's like a car that if you have money, you can buy it? How can you be a successful person? You female genders and males, how can you be successful?
I think by making mistakes
Okay.
and learn from.
We have a proverb in English which says Rome was not built in a day. Sorry, it's sent to, oh gosh. Yeah. Okay, what about others?
Can I say?
Yeah, for sure, dear Bafreen.
How are you all? I'm new now. You said how to find success or how to be a
Yes.
successful person?
Yeah, how can you be a successful person, or how can you find success?
First starts with improving education and with the age. How old are you? And not always with the age, but with reading and improving yourself and following successful people. If not all the rules, at least some of them, like being commitment and never giving up and educating yourself and reading and educating yourself day by day. Also by reading so many books about those people who have already achieved their goals and plan your own goal. And then look for the paths that you needed to reach that goal. Sometimes there will, of course, be obstacles in your way, but if you want to achieve it, you must be strong and commitment. That's what I think.
Well, that's really great. I believe that she mentioned the word commitment. Commitment means to be responsible for something. Thank you so much, Bafreen. Any others?
Thank you.
Please kindly speak out. This is for you. Well, there is no right or wrong answer. There is no mistake. Just speak out.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody who want to speak?
Can
I
I
want to
speak?
speak.
Okay, Heva?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go
I
and
want to
then I will
say
move to Prashant.
we have to think what exactly we want, then make plans, set goals for it. Then we have to make plans to that path we are going through. So that's what I think.
That's good.
And make mistakes for it, like.
Yeah, that was one of the points. Find the path.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say.
Okay. Person? Oh, Yusuf? Okay, one of you, just who? Person, and then we will come to you, Yusuf, and then it will be you, Alice. Person, you can go.
Okay, thank you. من هو دم بكوزي جوام كنت زور ناتوانم با
زور عسايا يعني وردا وش انجليزي شي تبكيت
اوكي من ذكرت سر كسر كسكان كتصور يعني سكوتن شيء باشا يعني تشتك بس كوتن لزانن جواز بو هالكس يعني تقياسي كان انا بو كوتن يعني هل كسيك همش تكدا دنيت يعني بوي مهمة هاشتاج دابنه بس بخالص بس كسيك عندك بنماي هي ونمونا يعني أزاني نبي أبنا ما نتفرني توك بوي قابون من تكوتن بسرت لي خندن دا يعني لين بأسك خندن بقى يعني بأسك لكار بقى يعني بشتاج قات خود بودانا من بخوم وهيك بس تكوتن تزاني هيك لا خندن دا يعني لكار دا سەرکەوتوم یان ئەوەی کە پلانم بۆی داناوە بەس هەندێک جار طبعاً فلوس يعني زائد هەڵەکردن بەبێ هەڵەکردن نابێت یانە دەبە فێر بی هەندێک جار هەیە کە زیاتر لە جارێک هەڵە دەکەی بەس گرنگ ئەوەی کە تۆ ئەو هەڵەی کە کردوتە لێەوە فێر بی شتێکی شەیە کە دەڵێ هەڵەکردن ئەگەر لێەوە فێر نەبی هەزار جاریش ئەو شتە تاقیزکەوە سوودی نییە تاکو نەزانین لە چ شوێنێک هەڵەت کردووە هیچ سوودێکت پێ ناگەێنە
دەستە خۆش بێت پرشن خان ئەوانەی کە تۆ وتت من بە ئینگلیزیەکی ئاسان بۆم نووسیویت ئەتوانیت ئەو ڕستانە وەرگریت یان لە شوێنێک بینووسیت چونکە وردە و دەتوانێت ئەو ڕستانە بەکاربێنیتەوە چونکە هەروانەی خۆتە بەڵام من کردومەتەوە بە ئینگلیزی نا باکسەوە
Yes, teacher, thank you. So as the members mentioned some points, I want to mention one more thing. So it is giving up. Don't give up what you want, no matter what. So if you follow your dreams and don't give up, you will be successful finally.
Okay, you can say don't give up whatever it costs.
Yeah, of course.
That's a higher level of English. Yours is correct, but that one is a higher English.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Alice.
Okay, so in my opinion, for most of people, they should choose a industry or sector of their profession, right? They can choose a profession for their when they graduate from school, they may choose a profession. Then, if he or she wanna be a success, maybe he should do something to achieve his goal. So, for example, if he choose the computer science like me, maybe he is interested in the program or interested in something like the new technologies. So he or she should study it day by day and little by little, and during a long period after his practice and learning, maybe he will be the 10% top of his industry. That is, he can do something useful for his engineer. So, for his engineer, so he can do sorry,
Okay, it's okay, Deralis. What about the others? We have Awin, we have Noah, we have Afrin, we have Shokhan, we have Venwa, Heva, Mahmoud, Banu,
Yes.
Mohammed, and Kaya. Kindly speak out, please.
Can I speak?
Yeah, for sure. Anyone can speak. Just make it.
I think the first thing, you have to explore yourself and find out what you like to do in your life, and find out what you love to do, and make a plan to achieve it, and share your idea with those people who can encourage you to achieve your goal, and educate yourself and manage your time. Wake up early and I don't know, read a book about those people who have the same experience in their life, and learn from them, and that's it.
Thank you so much.
And
what about others?
Doctor, I think.
Yes.
I want to speak.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mohammed.
Okay. How to get success or how to be successful? I think it's a general question. It's too general, because getting success or how to be successful, it depends on our definition to success. For example, for a poor person, maybe getting food is a biggest success for him or for her. For a business manager, like putting the company into the highest position, maybe the definition of success. For, let's say, for a student, getting a mark, a grade, A plus, maybe would be success for him or for her. So, as I said, it depends on our definition for success.
Well, that was good. Well, of
Yes.
course, I cannot specify success to different, because for me, I have to be successful in a different pattern of life. For some of you, it's in different case. Okay, yeah, who want to speak?
Yes, me.
Okay.
I think finding success is not easy. It needs many up and down. We should to be very passionate and eager about this goal or what about what we want. So we should to take a plan every day, review this plan to encourage us. Also, successful we should not to care about the speak or what people say about the plan. Neglect the speaking or what people say about you. So you just focus on the plan. I think it's to reach the success.
Okay, good. Kindly, please, you can watch. You can also read the chats, because Eva is helping us with a written version, and she's correcting you in case you made a mistake. Yeah, dear Bafri.
I think one of the significant paths to the success is do not you ever listen to the negative thoughts. Do not you ever listen to those who says you can't do it and you want this, what you are doing is too much far from each other. This, it's all up to you. Just believe in yourself and motivate yourself that you can do it. I think this is most important one, because some of them they turn back at the middle of their while reaching to the past, because they listen to the others and they lose the belief in trusting themselves. So I'm telling that you do not ever listen to this. Be it your neighbor or even your family. Just listen to what your heart says. Listen to your intuition, and you will reach it.
Well, thank you. Well, I will ask you a bit more difficult question. How can you take a balance? For example, how can you take a balance between job and family? How can you take a balance between love and caring? How can you take a balance between two dreams? How can you take balance in life? Or what are those techniques or strategies that you use it to take a balance? For example, you have 3 best friends, but still you should take a balance between all 3 of them. Otherwise, you will lose all of them. Taking balance is to avoid losing. So how can you take balance? With your own example. I speak in a very general way, but I want you to speak. I mean, based on your knowledge, based on your experience. Yeah. Yeah, Yusuf.
Yeah, teacher. There is a solution for that. So it is organize our times. We can do it by organized times, you know. So whenever we organize our time, we can do anything we want. So and we so we can do our job or so we can do our studying, so something like that.
Okay. Well, schedule. To put your life pathing on a schedule. Okay, anyone else? Guys, we have 10 minutes, so it's your chance to speak out. Iva, what about you? What do you think? Iva, are you with us? It seems she is not.
Okay. Sorry, no, I'm here.
Okay, cool,
okay.
Cool. I will come to you, Pershing. Just Iva, can you tell us some points in how to take a balance?
I mean, waking up early is a good idea, but you just have to see what works best for you. Like, you don't have to wake up early if you can do some work at night, but you just have to make sure you're taking care of yourself. You know,
okay.
I don't know. There's a huge emphasis on like productivity in the United States, but you can't overwork yourself either, because then you get tired, and you know what I mean.
Yeah. So we have two phrases, which is early bird and night owl. Early bird are those people who they wake up very early, and night owl are those people who they sleep very late. They call them early bird. And we have a Chinese proverb. Actually, it's Chinese and translated to English: early birds catch fresh worm. Means those people who they wake up very early, they have a fresh food. Yeah. Prashan?
I want to say just something about this point. I think for everything we need to be as a first we need to be good friends to ourselves. Okay, if we can be good friends to ourselves at the first, I mean physically, psychologisch, يعني لاوي درونية وبسمة. أجر زول لقى خمان بقنجين وريجين أتوانين بابان لقى هموشتك همو أوان لدور بر معنا ريج خين وان من أجامع لما ندبوني دروني بس كريجة هذين أجر هم كاري ما وما هذا هم كاري درا بتوانين أرام يعني أو ما ندبونا دروني لأنه خمان هزم بكين كاتب جاب من بوي كأرام بينا وبتواني يعني ندخل وشتكي دي كزور زربهم جرين كتبوا كحسمان باسي كماش وشي يعني لا كتابك كخانوا شتكي مرتاكد وبوي كزياتر لسري خانوا هندك مقالة كل مسخ خندوش imposter syndrome بو كزور زربهم جرين بكباسي كما قد كسر نجم تاني هو دمزر بخيراي
يفهموا بفرما
معلومة فيديو زمانه سو هستم كتزور زرباش بويتا كسانك زيادة شانسية وعند بيت كالتر أو موضوع بسانا شتك بني imposter syndrome كالتاوي هزارو نصدو حتى أوهش للا عنده درونات كشف كده وأوش أم سندرومان همو كسك عنده بيروكي همو كسك إمكانية بقرأته طبعا زيادة عفرتان دقرأته أوش لو كاتي هكا تبينيان كذا صراحة عفرت السركوتو كان أو خوانيان تداعي لبروي كاتك سركوتون بانونا كارك زور باشيان هي لبرخوانتنا كان لبرحرش تيكيان طبعا لدرونو تاونين إيش لبروي كهستا كان كفريودرن أم سندرومها هي أون كونيشاندري فريودر واتا كسكا هاتشان سركوتو بلا دروني خودها سكاتك كساني دوروبري وينيكي حاليان لأوها و هر کاتنا کاتێک ئیمکانی هەستێک ئەو کەسێکی درۆژن و فریودەرە زۆر لەسەرم خوێندە کە بزانم چارەسەر چێ بۆ ئەوە یعنی یەکەمی چارەسەر بۆ ئەوەی کە کەسەکان بزانن یعنی لەسەر ئەو مۆزوع بخوێنەوە و بزانیت ئەو شتە ئیمکانی هەستی پێ بکەیت یعنی ئاسایی ئەگەر هەستی پێ بکەی بەڵام ئەگەر بیناسی ئەبێدانی پێدا بنێت ئەو شتە وجودی هەیە کە ئیمکانی هەیە زیاتر لە پیاوان ئافرەتان بگرێتەوەش ئاسایی لەبەرەوەی کە لاوی درونیه لانه برامبر به هندێک شت سنسیبل تر بن یعنی ئاسایی تر کاریگەریان لەسەر بکات ئەوەش زۆر یارمەتیان دەکات کە لەسەر ئەو مۆزوعانە بخوێنەوە و لەسەری بزانن و ئەگەر کەسێکی ترێژشتی ئەتوانێت لەسەری زیاتر بخوێنێتەوە ژنای imposter syndrome و زۆریش دڵگران بووم کە لە ویکیپیدیا شتێکی زۆر بە کوردی لەسەر ئەو مۆزوعە نەبوو زیادرانیش ئەگەر ئینگلیزیەکیان زۆر باشترە کەوان بۆمیان دووادارم سوودی لێوە بگرن و زیاتر لەسەر ئەو مۆزوعە بخوێنەوە میتوانی یارمەتیان بکە بە تایبەتەکان و ئافرەتەکانمان بەڕاستی.
Thank you so much. دەستە خۆش بێت پەرشن خان بابەتێکی جوانت و ڕوژان. Yes, dear Mahmoud.
Yes, good evening. I'm happy to see you all, and
Thank you so much.
It's my first time for being in your meeting, and So thanks for letting me join. So about your first part question, you know, success, the definition of success varies from one individual to another. So, you know, sometimes they do think that, you know, success comes from getting what you really want in your life. But going after your desires is not something that leads you to top most of the time. So sometimes not going after your tiny dreams is what makes you to get success. About your second part question, I don't think that we can, you know, make balance between those we are in love with. About, you know, it's something difficult because you have to love them in the same way. So it's very difficult to love them in the same way and to make balance between them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear Mahmoud. Because we are too many people here, and we have only 2 minutes. As a gift, I will give you another 15 minutes, because longer than that, I will give you 1 more hour, I don't mind. But longer than that, I cannot upload it into Instagram, because Instagram does not allow me more than 1 hour. This is 40 minutes, and I will give you 15 minutes, 15 more minutes as a gift and as a present from the host of the Zoom to dear members. So we have 2 minutes. Who want to add something, and then I will have another Zoom.
I have one question.
Yeah, for sure.
I read the reviews about this book, and there are so many things about criticize this book and saying negative things about this book. What's your idea about that? I want to know why they're like one of them said this one is one of the most reviews books in 2013, I think. Yeah. So they're saying this type of books are for a specific type of people and not for everyone. And I didn't read all of the book because I don't have time, but I will read it all. So I want to know why people have so many negative feedbacks about this one.
Actually, the password I put there, somebody asked it for the password. 2589 is the password. Actually, they made a lot of reviews on this book because it gives female a position in the society. It says that there is no difference between females and males. Why? In most of countries, like in England, in America, if a male and a female, they work in the same period with the same time, still the female will get less than the male. And nowadays, people will ask why we have maternity leave, which is pregnancy. During the pregnancy, the female will take a leave without salary. Why we don't have a salary for maternity leave, but for paternity, when the father take a leave, still he has a salary? Why these kind of differences? Why in this culture, in many cultures, we have a difference between okay, I will wait till the other members will join successfully. Good. Okay, regarding that question that she asked me before, because later she can see the videos and she will get my answer. It's because through this book, that's why we call it linen, which means females can do the same job, can hold the same the same authority as males. And just because females can give birth to children, it doesn't mean that females in the society are less than males. Well, I recommend each and every one of you to read Malala, that the girl who she just graduated from Oxford University like less than a month ago, and she got Nobel Prize, and she lived in Canada. So from this book and many books, we will learn that we should create a culture to hold balance. That's why one of my questions was balance. So we should hold the balance between both genders. In many countries, including Iraq or Kurdistan, we have gender discrimination, we have social discrimination, we have like these things that is going on in the States about the Black Lives Matters. That's why through reading books, we will come to a place that we will no more judge people by their age, by their color, by their gender, by their social ranks, by their salary. We have to see them as who they are. We have to see their identity as how they act and how they behave in the society, rather than just because she's a female, so she has less position. She's a female, then bunch of work cannot be for her. This is a wrong idea. So that's why too many people criticize this book, because this book gives the same position to females as the males have. Okay, I will move to my question regarding that, which is about, there is a very famous quotation inside the book, which is sit at the table, not on the table. Well, when we say the phrase of sit at the table, means you should have your voice. How do you explain this? Shall we always be the listener, or we should sometimes to have our own words and to have our own weight? What do you think about that?
Sorry, what was the question? If you could
The question
repeat.
is, do you always have to be the listener just because your age is younger than them, because your gender is different from them, or because your social rank is lower than them? Do you have to, should you always listen, or you should have your own word?
Of course, we should have our own word. Sometimes it is wise when we just listen. That's if we know that those who are around us, who are talking, is wiser than us. Then here we get wiser, we get the wisdom. But if there's question, if there's something that I knew they said it wrong, or or if I have a better answer, then I will talk. No matter what is the race, no what is the gender or the age. And I don't think that the age is if you are smaller or younger, it means you are not wiser. Sometimes it depends on the mind, on the knowledge that you have it. Sometimes there are people who are younger, but I learn from them more than I have learned from those who were older than me. So no, it's never about the age and the gender. And even women, some of them say like only men, like they go out so they have more wisdom, but women like have a sense of they can feel things, and their saying is more logical, I think, than men. It's not something that they make distinction, but I think it's something logical that women are like that. When they talk, they think of every aspect, and from all the sides when they say, and sometimes men think from one side.
Okay,
So
thank you.
that's how it is.
Thank you so much. Okay, somebody else want to speak? Say something.
There is one quote which says,
Heva, your voice, Heva, we cannot hear
Yep.
you.
you can hear me?
Yeah, good.
There is one quote which says, speak only when your words are more beautiful than silence. Like, I'm really with this quote. I think it is true.
Well, that's the bottom line, actually. Thank you. Yusuf, did you want to say something?
Yeah, teacher, I want to say we have to have our response to every situation, because if we don't do that, they will take our right, you know. So because of that, if you feel that those people who are around you are take your right, don't be silent, speak up and take your right. Yeah, teacher.
I totally agree with you. You should never be silent when it comes to your right. Totally agree. Thank you so much. Anyone else? Anyone want to add something to our discussion?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, dear. Yes. Sorry, Awin Mahmoud just raised his hand before you. Yes, dear Mahmoud.
Yes, I think it's better to remain silent if there's no reason to talk. But if there's a reason to talk, regardless of your idea, your thinking is right or wrong, you have to talk. That's the proof that you are existing.
Wow. Thank you. You just speak for about like 2-3 sentences, but you compile all your ideas and you just say it out in a very good way. Thank you so much, dear Mahmoud. Ari.
But
yes, Yusuf.
Sorry, teacher, I have a question about, I have a problem actually. So when someone take my right, so I don't know what to say. So after that, I remember I wish to say that, you know. So because of that, in the present time, I don't have any response to the person. But after that, I remember that. I don't know what's the solution of this problem.
Well, better to learn from your mistakes. Once bitten, twice shy. Don't fall in the same hole twice. Try to learn from those mistakes and use it with the new people. Yes, Awin?
Yes, but my opinion, age and genders no matter. Experiences and wisdom is important. Sometimes we should to say our suggestion or our opinion and raising our voices without feeling shy, because everyone have different opinion. Also, if you don't say anything is don't show your mind to other. No one know what's going to inside, what's your experiences like, what's your wisdom. I think we should to raise our voice in the independent of the time, I think.
You are totally correct. Thank you. Alice, do you want to add anything?
Well, I think I'd like to think myself as a good listener before, and before in many situations I was prefer to listen rather than talk. So I almost of my time I was so quiet. So but when I was listening to others, I have never really stopped to think why listening is so important. And so I was I was so maybe in English I was difficult to express myself, and I had ideas, but I don't know how to use some beautiful or other awesome words to express myself. So most of the time I'd like to listening to others.
Well, at least you gave a good try. So anyone else? Because we have something like 3 minutes. By the way, you can follow my Instagram, and after I put these videos, I try my best to answer your questions but please no direct messages, because I will not answer direct messages for 2 reasons. The first one is maybe a bunch of people, they have your question, and if I answer you directly, they will miss the answer. So please write it in the comment. Let the other people also see the answers. In case you have. Yes, I need one more person. Mohammed, do you want to say something? I mean, Mohammed Ahmed. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say something.
Okay.
Yeah, being a listener is sometimes good. It is very good tool, very good, it's a powerful equipment, being a good listener, because by listening you can learn lots of things, lots of different things. So I have been listening to you and to other members, so I collected many different ideas, which is very great. And then, but when it comes to my own right, so you shouldn't be silent. You should speak up. You should speak out. Let's say that.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's my opinion about your question. But I also have another question, which is I am always struggling with that. If we have time, do we have time?
Yeah, well, for sure. Yeah, I can
So,
shrink sometimes for you.
So great. Between male and female, are they same or they're completing each other?
I didn't create male and female. I'm just a creator. I'm just a creature. Like I was created.
We talk about
the point is
discrimination.
Yeah, I'm talking about balance. Well, why do we have animal on this planet? Why do we have plant on this planet? It means we all finish each other. We cannot survive without animal. Animal cannot survive without us. We cannot survive without female. Female cannot survive without male. We are just completing each other. We are a chain.
Doctor, I'm so sorry for interrupting you, but by saying same, does that mean they're same in their own right?
Like I didn't say they are the same. I said we finish each other. We are not the same. Even physically, we are not the same. But we are finishing each other. We are finishing each other. We cannot live without each other. This is the bottom line.
So it seems that I got my answer, which is yes, of course, we are completing each other. Yeah. We need each other.
Yeah.
So
thank you so much. That's why we have love. Otherwise, why should we have love? If we are the same, why we should have love? Why people should love themselves?
No. So those people who are saying that male and female should be same, should be treated same, like the same. So most probably they mean in their own right. For example, when men can do work getting any work, any job done, and then female or women should be doing the same job as well. So we shouldn't ban them for doing that thing.
Actually, my point is about, okay, let me put it in education because I passed the time. If you have a right to study, why a female should not have a right to study or to finish education? That's the point. So we should finish each other. We should have similar or same opportunities to survive this world. Thank you so much, guys. I really, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate your coming. Please check my Instagram for next week's book. I will put it by tomorrow or late today or late tonight, but we are passing the time. So thank you, everyone. I wish you a very good night. And you can watch the video on my Instagram and YouTube account. Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Alice, for joining us and from different countries. And thank you all these lovely members. It was really amazing having you all around me. Wish you a very good night and keep safe. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you.